Greedy Dog by James Hurley. This dog will eat anything. Apple cores, bacon fat, milk you pour out for the cat. He likes a string that ties the roast, and he relishes hot buttered toast. Hide your chocolates, he's a thief. He'll even eat your handkerchief. And if you don't like sudden shocks, carefully conceal your socks. Leave some soup without a lid and you'll wish you never did. And when you think he must be full, you'll find him gobbling bits of wool. Orange peels and paper bags, dusters and old cleaning rags. This dog will eat anything, except for mushrooms and cucumber. Now what's wrong with those? I wonder.
The African Lion by A.E. Housman. To meet a bad lad on African waste is something a lion enjoys, but he rightly and strongly objects the taste of good and uneatable boys. When he bites off a piece of a boy of that sort, he spits it right out of his mouth, and then retires with a loud and dissatisfied snort to the east or the west or the south. So lads of good habits, on coming across a lion, need feel no alarm, for they are sure to escape with the loss of a leg or a head or an arm.
So, dier vreek striedig. In my bed kry ek 'n vloei. Sy leefie lank, sy pootjies rooi. Hy byt en spring en laat my krap. Ek gryp maar kry toe nog 'n hap. Goed gedink en plan gemaak. My voorkop front, my hart sit kraak. Toe gaan daar 'n liggie op. Dit sal vloei se beter stop. Kom gou hierso, kitsie kat. Vlooitjie moet 'n taxi vat. Op jou rug gaan hy ry. Dan is ek van vloei perfek. So gesê is so gedaan. Hier kom my klein kitsie aan. Tel asseblief vir vlooitjie op. Dan sal my gejuk gestop. Ag nee, ek word gestraf. Hy laai vir vloei en maatjie af.
Hi, my name is Megan Stott, and today I'll be performing Amanda by Robin Klein. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. There is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. I am an orphan roaming the streets. I pat a soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. Don't eat the chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? I am Rapunzel, I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I will certainly never let down my bright hair. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You're always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda.
Greedy Dog by James Hurley. This dog will eat anything. Apple cores and bacon fat. Milk you pour out for the cat. He likes the string that ties the roast and relishes hot buttered toast. Hide your chocolates, he's a thief. He'll even eat your handkerchief. And if you don't like sudden shocks, carefully conceal your socks. Leave some soup without a lid and you'll wish you never did. And when you think he must be full, you'll find him gobbling bits of wool, orange peels and paper bags, dusters and old cleaning rags. This dog will eat anything, except for mushrooms and cucumber. Now, what is wrong with those, I wonder?
Greedy Dog by James Hurley. This dog will eat anything. Apple cores and bacon fat. Milk you pour out for the cat. He likes the string that ties the roast and relishes hot buttered toast. Hide your chocolates. He's a thief. sudden shocks. Carefully conceal your socks. Leave some soup without a lid, and you'll wish you never did. When you think he must be full, you'll find him gobbling bits of will. Orange peels and paper bags, dusters and old cleaning rags. This dog will eat anything, except for mushrooms and cucumber. Now what is wrong with those, I wonder?
Waking Up by Eleanor Faggio. Oh, I've just had such a lovely dream. And then I woke. All my dream went up like kettle steam, or chimney smoke. My dream was all about? How funny though. I only just dreamed it. And now all my dream has begun to blow away like dust. In it I went. No, in my dream I had. No, that can't be it. I can't remember. Oh, it's too bad. My dream of it. But I saw something beautiful, I'm sure. And then someone spoke. And then I didn't see it anymore because I woke.
My name is Claire Miller and I am going to be doing an individual poem. Toothpaste. Who's been at the toothpaste? I know some of you do it right. You squeeze the tube from the bottom and you roll it up as it gets used up. Don't you? But somebody here, you know who you are. You dig your thumb in anyway, anyhow, and you've turned that tube of toothpaste into a squashed sock. You've made it so hard to use. It's like trying to get toothpaste out of a packet of nuts. You know who you are. I won't ask you to come out now, but you know who you are. And then you went and left the top off, didn't you? So the toothpaste turned to cement. People who do things like that should. You should be ashamed of yourself. I am.
Good afternoon or good morning. Today I'm going to be doing the poem about school by Miss Moan. I don't want to go, he said from his bed. I'd rather stay home and eat ice cream instead. I can't stand the teachers and the kids are as bad. And that's without mentioning their mums and their dads. Their dinners are nasty and they make me feel sick. And there's always some joker with a plethora of tricks. The playground's unfriendly and inhabited by bullies. And they pick on me daily, which is a bit of a worry. Oh, and the toilets are smelly and also quite dirty. I think I've learned all I'll ever know. Nobody likes me, so I'm not gonna go. His wife rolled her eyes as she stood at the door. But darling, you're a headmaster. That's what you get paid for. Thank you.
My name is Olivia Harding, the lion. I'm the king of the game reserve. My dignity I always preserve. I speak with great authority. I am known as His Majesty. I am very strong and with a bound jump a wall 5 feet from the ground. I fell an ox with a whack of my paw and break his neck with a snap of my jaw. I am sure you all know that I'm a distant relative of the cat. We both keep our claws tucked away. They shoot out to attack our prey. He sharpens his on a table leg. I use the trunk of a tree instead. He loves to sleep at the fireside, but that's a thing I've never tried.
Be glad your nose is on your face by Jack Pulaski. Be glad your nose is on your face and not pasted on some other place. For if it were where it is not, you might dislike your nose a lot. Imagine if your precious nose were sandwiched in between your toes. That clearly would not be a treat, for you'd be forced to smell your feet. Your nose would be a source of dread were it attached atop your head. It soon would drive you to despair, forever tickled by your hair. Within your ear, your nose would be an absolute catastrophe, for when you were obliged to sneeze, your brain would rattle from the breeze. Your nose instead, through thick and thin, remains between your eyes and chin, not pasted on some other place. Be glad your nose is on your face. Thank you.
The computer swallowed Grandma. Author unknown. The computer swallowed Grandma. Yes, honestly, it's true. She pressed Control and Enter and disappeared from view. It devoured her completely. The thought just makes me squirm. She must have caught a virus or been eaten by a worm. I've searched through the recycle bin and files of every kind. I've even used the internet, but nothing did I find. In desperation, I asked Jeeves my searches to refine. The reply from him was negative. Not a thing was found online. So if inside your inbox, my grandma you should see, please copy, scan, and paste her and send her back to me.
I'm Paris Macon and I'm doing my poem on Toothpaste by Michael Rosen. Toothpaste. Who's been at the toothpaste? I know some of you do it, right? You squeeze the tube from the bottom and roll it up as it gets used up, don't you? But somebody here, you know who you are. You dig your thumb anywhere, anyhow. You've turned the tube of toothpaste into a squashed sock. You've made it so hard to use, it's like getting toothpaste out of a packet of nuts. You know who you are. I won't ask you to come out here now, but you know who you are. And then you went and left the top off, didn't you? So the toothpaste turned into cement. People who do things like that, they should be ashamed of themselves. I am.
Little Red Riding Hood by Roald Dahl. As soon as Wolf began to feel that he would like a decent meal, he went and knocked on Grandma's door. When Grandma opened it, she saw the sharp white teeth, the horrid grin, and Wolfie asked, "May I come in?" Poor Grandmama was terrified. "He's going to eat me up," she cried. Well, she was absolutely right. He ate her up in one big bite. But Grandmama was small and tough, and Wolfie wailed, "That's not enough. I haven't yet begun to feel that I have had a decent meal." He then added with a frightful leer, "I therefore am going to wait right here till little Miss Riding Hood comes home from walking in the wood." He quickly put on Grandma's clothes. Of course he hadn't eaten those. He dressed himself in coat and hat. He put on shoes, and after that he even brushed and curled his hair. Then sat himself in Grandma's chair. In came the girl in red. "But Grandma, what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with," replied the wolf. "But Grandma, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with," replied the wolf. "But Grandma, what a lovely furry coat you have on!" "That's wrong," cried the wolf. "Have you forgot to tell me what big teeth I've got?" "Ah, well, no matter what you say, I'm going to eat you anyway." The small girl smiles and her eyelid flickers. She whips a pistol from her knickers. She aims it at the creature's head. Bang, bang. She shoots him dead. A few weeks later in the wood, I came across Miss Riding Hood. But what a change! No cloak of red, no silly hood upon her head. She said, "Hello, and please do note my lovely furry wolfskin coat."
Greedy Dog by James Hurley. This dog will eat anything. Apple cores and bacon fat. Milk you pour out for the cat. He likes the string that ties the roast and relishes hot buttered toast. Hide your chocolates, he's a thief. He'll even eat your handkerchief. And if you don't like sudden shocks, carefully conceal your socks. Leave some soup without a lid, and you'll wish you never did. When you think he must be full, you find him gobbling bits of wool, orange peels and paper bags, dusters and old cleaning rags. This dog will eat anything except for mushrooms and cucumber. Now, what is wrong with those, I wonder?